Okay, so in the next application example is going to involve a pool and a patio. So they're going to build a patio area and an area where you're going to have a rectangular area where it's going to be a combination of the pool, which is a rectangular pool, and the patio part. Okay, so let me read it to you and we can write down some information here. So, it says a rectangular area 17 meters long, 12 meters wide. Okay, so let's write that. Well, I don't have to write it that big. So let's do. Okay, so it's 17 by 12 meters. Okay, that's the rectangular area. And one end and one side of the patio area around the pool are to be the same width. So one end and one side of the patio area around the pool for chairs, sunning, etc. are to be the same width. The other end with the diving board is to be twice as wide, and the other side is to be 3 times as wide as the narrow side. Okay, so we want one end and one side of the patio to be the same width. So let's just make our pool. Area like this. Okay, like that. And let's say this distance here is x, and that distance there is x. So this is going to be x wide all the way around. And then what they're saying is on the other side of the pool with the diving board, right, is going to be twice as big. So we want this distance to be 2x, and then the other side, which is going to be this distance, to be 3x. Okay? Now, they give the pool area is 96.5 square meters. Okay, that's the area that they gave us. What are the widths of the patio ends and sides and the dimensions of the pool? So basically we want to find all the dimensions. Okay? Well, how can we do this? Well, we know the area of the pool, right? So let's do this. What's the length of the pool? Well, the length of the pool is what? It's 17 meters, right? So the length of the pool is 17 meters minus 1, 2, 3x, minus 3x. And the width of the pool is 12 meters minus 4x. And so we know that the area, right, the area of a rectangle is length times width. So we can do length times width has to equal the area of the pool, which is 96.5. So now if we simplify this, expand this and simplify this, what do we get? Well, we get 12 times 17, which is 204, right? Excuse me, sorry, which is 140, wait a minute, did I do that right? No, 170, right, 170 plus 34. Now I do 12 times 4x, 68x, and then negative 3 times 12 is minus 36x plus 12x squared equals 96.5. Okay, so let's simplify this. So I'm going to subtract 96.5 from both sides. Okay. So that'll give us 107.5 minus 104x plus 12x squared equals 0. And so this is where we're going to use the quadratic formula. Okay? So this is where you want to make sure you use your calculator. Okay? So in this case, A equals 107.5, B equals negative 104, and oops, backwards. A is 12. Right? Got it backwards. B is negative 104, so that stayed the same. And then C is 107.5. Okay? So now we want to solve for x. So x equals a negative b, which in this case will be 104, right? The negative of a negative. And then we'll have plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times 12 times 107.5 divided by 2 times 12. Okay. And if we simplify this, we get okay. And so if we solve for this, we get we get x is equal to either 7.5 meters or 1.2 meters. Now, if you think about it for a minute, or even for a second, we can't have x equal to 7.5 meters because if we go to 2x, if this is x and this is 3x, we're already past the whole width of the patio, so that can't be right. So 7.5 can't be right. So it has to be the 1.2 meters. Okay, so x equals 1.2 meters. So that means we know the dimensions. So that means this will be 1.2 meters. This is going to be 3.6 meters across. This is going to be 2.4 meters across. And of course, this will be 1.2 meters. Okay, and we found all the dimensions. And that's it. Have a great day.